Hey you watching, my name is Milligan. I'm 25 years old and I live in Boulder, Colorado. I'm currently working from home as a music producer, in tandem with a few of my other good buddies that I met in college. I have your faces on me today so that I can shed some light on what's missing in the music production industry today. But let's take a detour and leave the business to the side for later. You might wonder, Chris, you're such a handsome and educated young man who obviously hadn't had any prior issues with his behavior at all. What sort of miracle couple could have created someone like you? Well, Bruce and Allison Milligan, that's who, in a little place called Leesburg, Virginia. They raised me to be all of the good things. Polite, proactive, incredibly good looking, conversational. But seriously, I've carried these deep-rooted values into my adult life, and they've acted as a foundation for all of the successes I've achieved so far. I got my Bachelor's of Science in Music Production from Full Sail University in Winter Park, Florida, and to be honest, that school hooked it up. I learned a lot. Like the history of music subcategories and how to express the music in our heads, and physical science and how sound wave moves, and audio engineering and writing and song structure and media structure. You know, there's an intelligence valuable outside of a college lecture though, that doesn't shine on a paper certificate. It's called emotional intelligence, and it's a measure of your ability to connect with others, control impulses, empathize, etc. Fortunately for me, I've got intelligence flowing out of my nostrils. I believe when you're honest to others, they'll be honest back, right? When you show respect to others, they'll show respect back. Today, I've learned to live for love. But it has been a damn long road. Let me tell you, I was an angsty, weird little guy. Oh my God, I've come far. And after years of feeding increasingly more reckless habits, though baggage accumulated, the lifestyle was literally killing me, and I lost touch of the values that were what made me Chris in the first place. I watched myself ruin too many relationships and opportunities, and I decided it was time for a change. When I was 17, I embarked on a long-year quest for joy or love, or, whatever life could have thrown me a freaking bone, you know? It's what birthed the new me and molded the passion for creativity, unity, education, and love that I feel today. These are values all humans have the potential to share with each other, and it's what makes music the heartbeat of our world. Music can be the language that builds bridges of understanding between people whose differences divide them. And if we consider music a collaborative relationship, a client-based network of music wouldn't be able to exist at all. We would be creating together, not one better or more valuable. If you happen to be a musician watching this, it's your ideas that it's literally my job to fall in love with. I become emotionally invested in seeing your visions materialize the way that you feel them inside of you. An artist pays for my ability to polish an idea well and make it sound cohesive, but they're also paying for the emotional space they've decided to rent in my head. If you're a supporter of the arts, or if you just happen to love someone who has a crazy passion for the sound of life, I encourage you just to think for a minute. What if you could help make a forum for a flawless depiction of raw feelings available to your loved ones? What if then the rest of the world could sense all the beauty and potential inside the incredible people that we care about? I tried to think of an answer to this, and eventually tried adopting a different, more service-oriented mindset towards the work that I was doing. I set my sights on constructing an environment suited for sharing your inner music with others, so I created Music, a company built on the importance of putting us back into music. To create something perfect between an artist and myself as a producer, my business, product, actions, words, thoughts, all of it have to meet an even higher standard than those around me. This is integrity. When you decide to work with me, and my image becomes yours, and I take that seriously. We have to manifest a microcosm of the world that we want to create together. Accordingly, Music is geared towards optimistic, aspiring artists that yearn to grow creatively and who value positive human interaction without barriers. But I'm asking for help to expand the impact we can have on the way people all over the world interact. Before we can live in a house of gold, we have to lay a foundation. If you've managed to stick with me to this point, thank you. I'm going to make my request of you very clear, yeah? I appreciate anything, and I prefer either cash or personal check. I'm kidding. Really though, kind words, career advice, and interest in working with me, or even if you just like to talk, my social media accounts are listed in the description. If you do want to make a monetary donation, and making it rain cash isn't really your thing, you can donate to my Kickstarter account. Your donations will provide our team with the funds we need to upgrade our equipment and facilities so that we can paint ideas even more clearly, and to start a low-income student after-school program here in Boulder so everyone can have the opportunity to experience recording and creating in a safe, positive environment. It would also help spark a new level for our merchandise and provide a chance to benefit monthly charities. I'm a music producer, confident in my ability to conduct masterpieces, but without an artist to show up with the message, ready to affect his audience, I can't do anything. My art is dependent on yours, and that's why our relationship is my priority. Uniquely with Music, you will work with a producer and team who specialize in understanding you. Together, we can put us back in music. Thank you for taking time to consider the change that we could make.